Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I am super excited because today I have a very fun collab plan with me going on for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the other planner moms out there. I am so excited for this collab. So this is my memory planner, which is an RSL A5 wide cloud planner, and I use Caress Press dated inserts. And today I'm going to be planning for the week of April 25th, and I'm doing a collab plan with me with one of my really good planner friends, Tara from The Sticker Garden. You can check her out on Instagram and on YouTube under The Sticker Garden. I will link all of her stuff below. We are both going to be planning using this amazing Two Lil Bees kit. We have a giveaway going on for this, so stay tuned to the end of the video for more details on that, or check in the description below for more information. We have so much Mother's Day fun stuff going on. We are going to be answering some super fun Never Have I Ever parenting edition type questions during the voiceover, and we're gonna post them over on our Instagram so you all can play along too. I'm really excited about this. And yeah, this has been a long time in the planning stages, and I'm just really excited to be collabing with Tara. She is so incredibly talented. If you don't follow her, seriously, go check her out. She does the most amazing thing with stickers, and she also makes a lot of her own stickers. She doesn't have a shop or anything, but she is such a talented artist as well, and I just absolutely adore her. She's also the sweetest person on the planet, and I'm really excited to be collabing with her. So like I said, we're both going to be using the same kit. It's called Secret Garden from Two Lil Bees, and she actually helped design certain elements in this kit along with Danny with a Planny and Maria from Two Lil Bees. So I'm really excited to use this. I just thought this was so stunning. That double box scene has to be like just one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen. I absolutely love this. It's like such garden vibes, so perfect for spring. So this is the kit. Two Lil Bees sells 4-page foiled kits, and then she has a bunch of add-ons available, and I have a bunch of those add-ons as well. So let me show you what I'm going to be working with here. Here are the full boxes. It is in gold foil, and then we have this page which has a little bit of deco, some headers, some sidebar stuff, and stuff like that. And then this is the unfoiled functional page. So you just got like some flags for layering, some boxes of different shapes and sizes, this cute little clipboard, all that good stuff going on. And then your 4th page of the kit that comes in the base kit is the bottom washi page. So you've got your date covers, a clipboard for the sidebar, and some little shapes here, and then your split bottom washi. So I absolutely love Two Lil Bees date covers as well, because she puts the little floral elements in them, which I think is just so special. And then she does offer a ton of add-ons, and I actually have a bunch for these kit. I am not 100% sure if I'm gonna use all of these or not, but I have them, so I'm gonna keep them out and see how we're going as we're planning. The first one is the functional page add-on. This recently got like a slight facelift, but it's very much like very similar, and this is my favorite Two Lil Bees add-on. It's just the perfect mix of a little bit of floral deco and a lot of functional stuff, because I use a lot of functional stuff while I am planning. If you are unfamiliar with my style, I really cram a lot in to my memory planner. It is a memory planner first and sticker decoration second, so I have a lot of things that I put in each day. So I especially like the smaller elements that allow me to kind of like pack my whole week into the spread. And then I also love the little teeny tiny floral elements and the date toppers as well, which make doing some of those floral decorations just a little bit easier. So in addition to that, I actually also have the 2-page journaling kit that was available in this art, and this is on transparent matte paper. This is what I'm not sure if I'm going to use or not. So I may use some of this in the spread, or I may use this to save for a monthly spread or something like that. But since I had it and it matched, and I think it'll look really pretty with some of the transparent matte papers, I decided to at least give myself the option. So these 2 pages, and you can buy them a la carte. You can get them on white paper or transparent matte paper. I have them on transparent matte, and I do have both of the pages for this. And then as well, I also have the little floral freebie add-on that was available. This one is on like a little whatever quarter-size sheet of paper, and it's just got some more of the floral elements on it, and then also has like a couple of decorative box type things. And then Danny with a Planny also had a freebie for this, so if you mentioned her name in the notes for sellers and she helped collaborate on the design, you got this little extra freebie, which has got some more floral elements and butterflies and like some more boxes and stuff. So lots and lots of stuff to work with here, and I'm really excited to jump in. So I'm gonna turn it over to the voiceover to play our fun little game and get planning.
So I'm going to jump right into the game while I'm laying down the base of the spread. If you've never played Never Have I Ever before, it is technically a drinking game. We're playing a non-drinking game here on the channel right now. So I will just have an extra glass of wine later at our Mother's Day barbecue to make up for that. But basically, it's just you read a statement or somebody says a statement, and then if you have done that, you say yes or you take your drink. And if you haven't, then you don't do anything. So basically, I'm just going to be answering a bunch of very funny, silly, yes or no, mom life, parenting life edition questions that Tara and I have put together. We had so much fun putting these questions together. We pulled them from like various sources on the internet and also just made up some of our own. I think you can really get a feel for someone's like kind of haha parenting style while you are listening to this. Like, where are your lines and where are not your lines? Before we do that, before I jump in case you don't know, I will just mention that I am a mom to 3 wonderful children. They are ages 6, 4, and 2. I have 2 daughters and a son, and that is my mom life. So it's, a lot of my life. Okay, let's jump into the game now, and I will be elaborating on some of these just to keep things a little bit fun. So, number 1, never have I ever lost a toy that you found particularly irritating. Oh, I have definitely done this all the time. Also, toys that I don't find irritating, but that the kids tend to fight over, get sent away and don't come back. And we also do some like toy cycling, modified toy cycling. We're not super strict with it or anything like that. So we have a bunch of toys in our basement that the kids, have to trade something in to go get something else. So we definitely lose toys quite frequently. Number 2, ate your children's holiday candy. Yes, also all of the time. That's like the whole point of Halloween. The kids are still of an age, I feel like, where we like kind of limit how much sugar that they're allowed to eat. So I feel like I probably ate more of their Halloween candy than they did. Number 3, watched an entire episode of a children's show after your children had gone to bed. No, 100% I have never done this. I actually used to love cartoons before I had kids and like would watch, Disney movies or cartoon movies or even some cartoon TV shows and stuff like that. And now I 100% cannot stand cartoons, like even cartoons for grown-ups I don't want to watch anymore, and I don't like children's television at all anymore after becoming a parent. So we're pretty strict with TV time anyways, and we are not a family that keeps the TV on when it's not TV time, so I can definitely say I have never done that one. Number 4, told another grown-up I have to go potty. Yeah, I definitely do that like all the time, not even just a sometimes thing. Number 5, pretended it was later than it was to get your children to go to bed earlier. Yes, I've definitely done this too, especially if like my husband is not around at night and I'm trying to do bedtime by myself with all 3 kids. But also, my kids are still pretty young and they can't really tell time or like have a great concept of how long something is. So it's pretty easy to like fudge things by like 15 minutes or so. I don't really like to do it more than that because then you're gonna like get a really early wake up. So just a little bit, definitely. Number 6, laughed at something bad your children did. Oh my gosh, I struggle with this one so much, especially when it comes to like language and like inappropriate language. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because I am not like a person who curses and I never have been. I just find it so funny when like the kids say something inappropriate and I really, really struggle not to laugh at that. But yeah, so I have definitely laughed at something that bad that the kids had done, which is obviously like the worst reaction you can have because it makes them want to do it more and more. And we have had like an especial problem with some inappropriate language that then my 2-year-old has learned how to say, and she obviously has no idea what she's saying, but it's so hard not to laugh at. So I'm trying to work on being better at that one. Number 8, been more nervous than your child at a parent-teacher meeting. I'm going to go with no for this one. My kids are still pretty little, and we're like really just starting to get into that parent-teacher conference time period. My oldest is in kindergarten, so we're just like not quite at that level yet. Number 9, asked your child how old they were or momentarily forgot their names. So no on the 8. on the age one, but definitely I call my kids by like the wrong name, like one of their sibling names, or mix up the kids' names all of the time together. Yeah, I think that's like a totally normal parenting thing to do. My like dad still sometimes calls me my brother's name or his sister's name or whatever. So that's 100% parenting for life kind of a thing going on there. Number 10. Claimed your children were younger than they were to get a discount or get in somewhere for free. We recently did this at the zoo. I usually like feel kind of guilty about this, but if it's just like a little bit of a fudge, I will. And I just remember like somebody telling me the Disney policy, like Mickey doesn't ask your age, when they were telling me about like how much Disney would cost for a family. So yeah, a little bit maybe sometimes. Number 11, open the microwave to heat up today's coffee only to find yesterday's coffee still sitting there cold. No, I've actually never done that one, but I do find toys in the microwave all the time because our microwave is built into the cabinet and like into the lower cabinets, and the kids can all reach it. And the baby in particular, who is 2, loves to like pretend she's heating up her coffee and just constantly puts things in there. And I have this overwhelming panic that I'm going to accidentally start the microwave one day while there's like plastic in there, or even worse, metal. Number 12, pretended to be sleeping so your partner would get up with the children. Yeah, I do this like almost every day, actually. It's like on my goals to stop doing this so much, but I have just really struggled to get out of bed, and my husband is always the one that the kids wake up first, which is actually kind of nice. Number 13, thrown out your children's sippy cup instead of washing out old juice or milk. I don't think I've ever done this. I probably have like at some point if we were like out and I had a cup with me, but I don't like actively remember doing that. I'm pretty on top of dishes in general. Number 14, accidentally washed a disposable diaper. No, I can definitely say I have never done that. Number 15, use a pool day as a bath day. Oh, I have definitely done that, or worse, like been like, whatever, after going to the beach and just like not bathed the kids. Sure, I've definitely done that. 16, eaten an entire meal that was just your child's leftovers. 100% yes. Number 17, had to make up an excuse for why the tooth fairy was a day late. So no, my oldest has not lost any teeth yet. She is 6, but also she already knows that it's parents anyways, and we're just like not gonna do it. I mean, we're still gonna give money or whatever when she loses teeth, but we're not doing the tooth fairy thing. Number 18, let your children make a mess so you could have 5 minutes of quiet time. 100%. Number 19, spent an obscene amount of money on a toy for your children that you secretly just wanted for yourself. No, I don't think I've done this. There's not really any toys that I want besides stickers, if you're counting that as a toy, and I do not let my kids have my nice stickers. They have their own stickers. Number 20, run an errand just to get out of the house. Yes, all of the time. 21, hidden in the bathroom to get a break. Definitely have also done this. Number 22, caught puke in your hands. No, I have never done that. I've definitely been puked on, but I have never actually caught it in my hands. Number 23, bribed your children. Yes. Number 24, gave a punishment you immediately regretted. I don't think like immediately regretted. I do definitely sometimes make like threats that would be more of a punishment for me than it would be for the kids. Like I find that threatening no TV time, like you have to be really willing to follow through on that, and I don't always want to follow through on that. I've tried to get better about like not making empty threats, but yeah, it's hard sometimes. Number 25, said okay with no idea of what you said okay to. With the baby, I do this all the time. She has like a very advanced vocabulary for a 2-year-old, but I can't always understand what she's saying, and sometimes I do think she's just talking nonsense. So I just do tell her okay all of the time, and I don't always know what she's saying. Number 26, randomly sang a children's song around adults. 100% all of the time. Just start singing kids songs all of the time. 27, started to watch something with your children and then had to dive for the remote immediately because it wasn't remotely appropriate. Yes, the most recent example of this was Mamma Mia, because we listen to a lot of ABBA music because I love ABBA and the kids really like it. So I was like, oh, we can watch Mamma Mia, and I forgot like how suggestive that movie is for like toddlers, not like for grown-ups. But yeah, we got through like half a song and I was like, nope, okay, we're just gonna listen to this, sorry, bye. But so I've definitely done that. tested a sugary drink or treat just so your child wouldn't eat it all. Yeah, I've definitely done this, especially if it's like you're at a birthday party and there's like cake and candy and juice and cookies and you're just like, oh, can I have a sip of that juice? And then I just like kind of dump it out or drink half of it so that the kids are not completely sugar crazy. Anyway, number 29, cheated on a game to make it go faster. 100% yes, and in both directions. Cheat to win or cheat to lose. Just depends on what I would think would serve the life lesson or mood of the room better in that instant. Then for the last question, used your kids as an excuse to get out of something you didn't want to do. Now, I cannot think of a specific example where I have done this, but I 100% believe that I have. It just very much sounds like me. So I'm going to go with yes, but I can't actually think of anything. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely come over to Instagram and to our Instagram stories. We will be posting a like tag and share so that you can play along too in your Instagram stories. And don't forget to tag us in that so we can share your answers. I just had so much fun doing that. I love talking mom life stuff with people. It's just always a great time. I'm going to jump into the day by day. Obviously, I've already stuck down most of the stickers for Monday, but I had a very normal and typical Monday. If you do not know, if you're newer to this channel, I work freelance, very extremely part-time, but for myself, and I have one like specific work thing that I always do every Monday. So I spend most of the morning doing that. And then I typically just do like some life admin, other stuff, getting organized for the week, all that good stuff. My kids, my two older kids are in school every day and my baby goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So anyway, that was what was going on all morning. And then during lunch, I decided to watch an episode of Heartstopper on Netflix, which I sometimes watch TV while I eat lunch. More often, I watch like YouTube videos, Plan With Me, things like that, because I don't want to get like too caught up in something, which, spoiler alert, is exactly what happened. I ended up watching the entirety of Heartstopper on this day. I spent the rest of the afternoon watching it. Fortunately, my work was already done. And then the night, like after the kids went back to bed, I finished it. It was so adorable. Like just love everything about it. So cute. And if you are unfamiliar, it is a TV adaptation of a super popular webcomic and graphic novel by the same name that is a coming-of-age first love story between two teenage boys in England. I really enjoyed it, but I also think that it's really, really appropriate for teenagers and preteens, young teenagers to watch. It just felt very innocent and charming and sweet, and like it was made for actual teenagers and young teens in particular in mind. So then on Tuesday, I do have the baby home with me and we had a chill coffee morning. We just like hung out in the house and then I was ready to go and we were going to go out for a walk and go to this park that's nearby. But I could not get the baby dressed. She just had a complete and total epic meltdown, did not want to do anything. I have no idea what was going on. Usually she absolutely loves like the park and to play outside and to go anywhere. But it took me 45 minutes to get her out of the house, which is so unusual. So it was pretty epic. But then we did go on a really nice long walk and she enjoyed it. I don't know what was going on. I think she might have just been hangry because she ate so much while she was in the stroller. But we still did go to the park and just run around and have some fun. And then we came back and had lunch and then she took her nap. So while she was napping, I worked on a memory plan with me and just did some filming. And then I'm going to mark down that our lawn got cut this day. This isn't something that I usually mark. We do have a lawn service and they just come every other week, but this was actually the first time they've come so far this season and our lawn was so out of control. We redid our landscaping this fall and we removed a couple of flower beds that had been in the house before that we weren't really using or we didn't think looked right, and we had reseeded the lawn in those areas, and those specific beds where we reseeded, the grass was so tall, like comically tall. The kids love playing in it and we're having so much fun rolling around in it and stuff, but it looked absolutely ridiculous. And one of those patches was right in front of at the front of our house by our mailbox, like super visible from the street. So we really had wanted that to be cut. So we had been wondering when they were going to start, but they started on this day. So now we don't have to worry about it anymore. So I did mark that down. And then that night after the kids went to bed, I just did some reading. I was feeling a little TV'd out from the day before. So then on Wednesday, after I dropped the kids off at school, I did run some errands, and then I had blocked off most of this day for work, and I had started the morning off with a quick call with one of my clients, and then I pretty much just spent this whole day working. I was just writing all day. It was so busy and just like very intense. I got very in the flow, and I felt so good when I got everything all submitted to my editors and everything. And then I was super exhausted at the end of the day. It had just been kind of an intense writing day. And I just wanted to like relax and recharge in the afternoon or after the kids went to bed and everything. So we had an early night. I watched some TV. I did a little bit of reading, and then I just went to bed super early and did not check my email again at night, and totally missed that. What I had written was publishing the next morning first thing, which is super unusual. Usually things go through a week-long editing process, or at least a couple of days if it's being fast-tracked, but they had just wanted to get it out super quickly, so I didn't even get to sign off on the final copy, which I usually would. It's not a big deal. I totally trust my editors, and I have a really great relationship with this client and their editing team, but I was definitely a little bit nervous on Thursday that I was going to get like some feedback being like, oh, you missed this major point or something like that, but I didn't. Everything was totally fine, and it was a really nice piece, and they really liked it and everything, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was very exciting, and then that will actually be the first thing that I mark on Thursday in just a second. But while I'm finishing out Wednesday with my scripts and writing and everything, I will just mention that a lot of the decorative foil pieces that I use throughout the spread, including some of the pieces that I put on the full box, are actually from Tara's freebie. Tara, who is the sticker garden who I'm collabing with, from her freebie with Sadie Stickers. I thought her freebie matched with this kit so perfectly and looked so cute with all of the florals and the butterflies. So I was just pulling in little elements from that freebie. That's one of the pieces right there throughout the spread, and I just absolutely love using that. It's such a gorgeous freebie. So if you are shopping from Sadie Stickers, you can definitely mention Tara to get her little freebie. And then I'm also pulling in some like dot clusters from Honey Inked, and the foil piece that I used on top of the date covers is from Paper Trail Plans. I am so terrible about saying where stickers are from as I put them down, but if you ever want to know where something is from, you can leave a comment down below. I do have like a link list of my favorite shops, and as well of my PR and coupon codes down below in the description as well if you want to check that out. So after I marked the publishing on Thursday, and that script is a custom script from Paper Trail Plans that says publish that I use a lot for my work, I just marked that I had like a really relaxing morning. We have a cleaning service that comes on every Thursday, and usually they come super first thing in the morning, so I just stay out with the baby for a while after I drop the kids off from school, and then by the time we come back for lunch, they're all done. But this morning they were actually coming a bit later, so my husband took the kids to school, and the baby and I just hung out for a bit at the house, and then we left and did a Target run. I am so proud of myself because I had been trying to return something to Target for a while and kept forgetting it, and then shopping more at Target, and I absolutely did not need anything. And this time we did not buy anything. We just went to Target and did the return. I'm very proud of myself for that. It's very difficult to do. So we just took the stuff back that we needed to take back, and then we went right over to Home Depot, which is somewhere that I did need to do some shopping at, or need is a strong word, but I wanted to pick up some plants to plant in a little garden, some herbs and veggies and stuff. We are trying to take it really light this year. I always get really enthusiastic about gardening this time of year and have really terrible follow through and am a notorious plant killer. So I tried to take it really light. We just did some herbs and some cherry tomatoes, and that's it. And we did all container stuff. We are not getting into a whole thing this year. We're going to keep it nice and easy and see if we can keep these plants alive all summer long. So that is my goal. So while we were out, we also grabbed some pizza for lunch, and I also did a workout that day. And then that night, my husband and I had takeout and watched TV after the kids went to bed, which is our Thursday night usual. We typically get takeout and eat after the kids go to sleep on Thursday nights, after the cleaning people have been there, so that I don't have to mess up the kitchen by cooking, which has become our Thursday night tradition. All of the other nights of the week, we usually just eat dinner really early with the kids, like around 6 p.m. Although 6 p.m. doesn't actually feel early at all for dinner anymore, since we've been eating dinner at that time for probably 5 years so that we could eat with the kids and all of that good stuff. Then on Friday, my husband asked me to take a look at this financial tracking website for him. It's called Personal Capital, and we typically use Mint for our financial tracking. We don't do full on budgeting or anything like that, but Mint is how we track our income and expenses and do like basic stuff. And we've used that website for years and years, and I absolutely love it. I think it's an amazing tool if you are looking for a digital budgeting or digital finance tool. It's a really fantastic website. I definitely recommend it. But it does not have a lot of like long-term planning tools built into it, nothing about retirement or anything, saving for college, anything like that. It's just a lot more, I would say, general budgeting rather than a long-term planning tool. And this is more a long-term planning tool analyzer. You put in your information and link your accounts, and then you can answer some questions, and it says like 95% confidence interval, you'll have enough saved for retirement, or you won't have enough saved for retirement, things like that. And he had just been talking about this with someone at work and wanted to take a look at it. Honestly, I find it a little bit difficult to navigate, but it is cool, and it has really some cool insights to it. It's just not as aesthetically pleasing as Mint is, I guess. And then other than that, I spent a lot of the day working on May goals and doing some other planner stuff as well, and just kind of having some downtime. I had expected to be still working on the project from Wednesday this day, going through edits and back through revisions and stuff like that. But because everything had published on Thursday, I didn't really have any work to do, which was a nice treat. I was supposed to have this work call, but it kept getting moved later and later in the day, and eventually it was moved past a time where I could take it because I had to go pick up the kids from school. So I was just like, send me a recap. I can't take a call when I am in carpool lanes. Sorry. One of the things that I love about working freelance. So then my husband also came home for work this day, which he does a lot on Fridays. He works really close to where we live, which is super, super nice. And then I also did some reading, and we just hung out and watched TV that night as well. So all in all, a really nice Friday, a very relaxing Friday, which was a good treat after a very kind of intense Wednesday. Despite my relaxing Friday, I woke up in a kind of cranky mood on Saturday. I did try and power through. I just was really tired for some reason. So some extra coffee, and then just tried to get out of the house. We went over to the mall. It was like a little bit cold, but also we wanted to go to the sporting goods store to have the kids try on cleats. So we ended up just buying them at the store. They are both playing soccer, my older two, and it's been so muddy, and we just felt like they really needed them. A lot of the other kids seemed to be wearing them. So we went ahead and bought them some soccer cleats and tried them on at the store, which ended up being a really good thing because both of them ended up needing a different size than they're currently wearing in their sneakers. So glad we didn't have to just do like a bunch of return cycles on that. Then my mother-in-law actually picked up my oldest daughter from the mall and took her out for a little granddaughter time, which was really nice and fun for them. And we went out for lunch while we were out at the mall, and actually met up with friends of ours for that lunch, which was a really nice treat. And then that afternoon, we did plant the plants that I had bought at Home Depot earlier in the week. We got all of our containers set up, and then we also did some weeding in our flower beds and all of that good stuff. And that night, I took a bath. So then on Sunday was amazing. So my husband went and did our grocery shopping super, super early in the morning. He usually does our grocery shopping. I do all of the cooking and he does the grocery shopping, but he went really early because we just had a very busy day. And then my oldest had a birthday party for a friend from school, and I'm pretty friendly with the mom of this kid. So I was going to take her while my husband took my son to his soccer and took took the baby with him. So I was just taking my daughter to the birthday, and then I got to the party and it turned out that it was a drop-off party, which I swear I did not know in advance, but suddenly I found myself with 2 hours with no kids and no errands to run, no chores to be done, nothing to do. And where the birthday party was really super close to one of my favorite nail salons. So I just gave them a quick call and then I ran and got a gel manicure while my daughter was at this birthday party, which was so amazingly nice. And I really happy that happened. And if you noticed that my nails changed after the base of this spread, that is also why. So then my daughter did have soccer that afternoon. So we went to that, and then my dad came over for dinner that night, and it was still pretty nice out weather-wise, so we grilled some steaks. And then after the kids went to bed, my husband and I watched, I think, the last 2 episodes of Tokyo Vice. So we're now all done with that show, which is on HBO, which we both really enjoyed. But it's definitely a little bit darker of a show, certainly darker than the Heartstopper I watched earlier in the week. But yeah, that is everything for this week. I'm just going to finish filling this out. I'm going to put down like a touch more deco where I felt like I had some little too much white space, wanted to add a little bit more foil accents, trying to use up some more stuff. And then I'm going to swing back over to the sidebar to finish out the space that I left blank over on the sidebar, which I have been kind of changing up my sidebar lately and trying to make it just a little bit not less decorative, but just have a little bit more information in it. This is a complete memory spread. This is not my functional planner at all. I do film Flam With Me's in my functional planner. If you're interested in that, I have a bunch of them linked down below. It's a completely different style of planning, like very much geared towards functionality, even when I do use stickers. But anyway, so I've been trying to make a little currently section in the sidebar just to use a little bit more of this space for some kind of memory keeping element instead of just pure decoration. I will sometimes list podcasts or I listen to or books that I read or whatever. More often than not, it ends up being TV shows just because I probably do the best job keeping track of that. And what I have been doing lately is just listing shows that I've either finished or started this week, since I have a lot of shows right now that are ongoing week-to-week shows, and it feels silly to list them every week for 10 weeks in my planner. So in addition to the 2 shows I finished this week that I already mentioned, I did also start season 2 of Gentleman Jack, which is also on HBO and just came back.
Okay, that is everything for this week, and I just absolutely love how this looks. Let me give that a little wiggle for you so you can see all that gorgeous gold foil, but I'm feeling very proud of this spread. I was super inspired both by this kit and by the collab. I cannot wait to see what Tara put together. I am definitely going to be checking out her video as soon as it goes up. I am super excited to hear her answers to all the questions. I had so much fun answering them all and just doing this whole collab, and I cannot wait. If you are a planner parent or a planner mom and want to play along with our questions, you can head over to our Instagram, both my Instagram at My Crafty Plans and Tara's at The Sticker Garden, and we will be posting a stories version of the Never Have I Ever Parenting Edition where you can play along, and don't forget to tag us so we can repost your answers as well. I'm super excited for that. As I mentioned, we are also having a giveaway along with this collab, which I will get to in just one second. But before I do, let me just really quick show you what I have left from the kit. So I did not use the headers. I have 1 piece of washi left. I used up a lot of the functional stuff, but I did have a lot of extra pages. I used most of the florals, but I still have a little bit left, and then a little bit of the freebie left as well. And then I did not end up using the journaling kit, so I will go ahead and save that. I will probably use that in a monthly spread where I like to use those journaling stickers. So on to the giveaway. We have a $25 shop credit to Two Lil Bees to gift along to one of you. I'm very excited. Two Lil Bees is one of my favorite shops and also the maker of this absolutely gorgeous kit that we both use. Maria, who is the shop owner, is a fellow planner mom, so a super special thank you to her for contributing that gift, that shop credit for us to pass along to one of you. So the full details on how to enter are in the description below so that you don't miss anything. But basically, follow all 3 of us on Instagram. That's my account at My Crafty Plans, Tara's account at The Sticker Garden, and Two Lil Bees, the shop account as well. And then also be a subscriber to both my YouTube channel and Tara's YouTube channel, then like and comment on this video, letting me know you want to enter, then head over to Tara's video and do the same, and you will be entered to win the giveaway. It will be open for 1 week, and we will pick a winner next Sunday. It is open internationally since it is shop credit, so good luck to everyone. I cannot wait to see Tara's video. I'm gonna head over there as soon as it's up to watch it. So that is everything. If you are new to my channel, if you came over from Tara's channel, hi and welcome. I hope you stick around. I have new planner videos every week, usually 2 to 3 videos per week in my memory planner, in my functional planner. I do goal setting, I do hauls, lots of fun stuff. So I hope you stick around. If you want to see more of the Never Have I Ever game, definitely head over to both of our Instagrams. We will be sharing stories with that throughout the day, just having some more fun. And thank you so much for tuning in to our collab. And a special thank you to Tara for collabing with me. And also happy Mother's Day to Tara and also to all of the moms out there. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.